Each year in Orlando, Florida, the PGA Merchandise Show is like an annual right of renewal for golfers. It's an opportunity for all of the retailers to showcase their product to buyers and media. The idea is the stuff you got's not good enough, and you need to get better, new and improved. It'll improve your game. We spent some time at the Tour Edge Media Day, and we got introduced to some really good product. The day began with indoor presentations. So much information on grips, on sunscreen, you name it. We were learning about it. What a great presentation, Kay. Thank you very much for enlightening us. We all need to simplify our game.
Well, it was a pleasure being here, and it was a very receptive audience, too, and stuff like that, which I think is great, and your questions were good, and we're trying to change the golf industry, and we're trying to disrupt how we teach golf and to really simplify it. People can use the word very effectively, but you have to have a way to simplify it, and our Golf 8.5 is simplifying it tremendously.
4 steps before the swing, 4.5 steps after the swing. What's the half step again?
The half step is the elevator, so it's retaining the angle coming down. And the reason I had to change it is I first teach it just in the 4 steps. I couldn't change my numbering system, so I had the 0.5, and it really works well in today's, iPhone business and all that stuff. So people always want to know what the 0.5 is about.
We're here at Lake Nona with Bob Lamkin, a name synonymous with grips, helping us get a grip on our game today. Talk a little bit about how you select the right grip for your irons, for your woods, for your driver.
It's I always talked about it. It's 50% feel, 50% science on it. It's a matter of do you really need a different size grip than the standard size grips? We find that 40% of people that play golf use a non-standard size grip, which is amazing. So it's really a matter of going into your shop, seeing the different grip sizes, and then pick out a size that you're comfortable with. When we put product out, we've really researched it. And again, for Lamkin, we're centering ourselves on the surface texture, and we're really working on the material side to be able to provide new materials that are traditionally maybe outside of the golf grip category and bring them inside the category.
Now you're introducing a ball, the Genius, and it looks pretty high-tech, like all of your stuff, but this is the father of all high-tech balls, isn't it?
Well, this is really interesting. This ball contains electronics that give you not just location data about the ball, but spin rate, trajectory, velocity, distance, all kinds of information that golfers are interested in having so that when they go back to their club or they go back home, they've got an opportunity to review their entire course play and look at what characteristics of their wedge shots or their tee shots or their iron shots they exhibited. And did that change over time? Are they getting better? Are they getting worse? So we're really excited about the amount of data that this generates and how golfers will be able to use that data.
We're joined by Mike Napoleon of SuperSpeed Golf. They keep telling me to slow it down. What's in this whole SuperSpeed thing?
Yeah, well, first of all, I'd just say, I don't know how many of you watch golf on TV anymore, but on Sunday afternoon, you don't see very many of those guys swinging easy, right, off the tee. Most of them, they're showing them how they're, flying off the ground now. Well, there's a very interesting point about speed in the golf swing. Speed doesn't make you less consistent. In fact, becoming more athletic in your golf swing, improving the efficiency of your swing, improving the biomechanics, actually can make you not only hit it further, but it also makes you, tend to hit it more consistently and straighter.
And that's where your devices come in.
Yeah, so SuperSpeed Golf is an overspeed training system for the golf swing. So it uses 3 clubs. One is about 20% lighter than the player's driver, one's about 10% lighter, and one's about 5% heavier. So going through a number of different training protocols with those 3 clubs that we've built, players are able to get their body moving faster with that lighter weight club and then essentially prove to your body that you can keep doing it even with these that are a little heavier. And we see an average of about a 5 to 6% increase in club speed right off the bat when players start working with our system. It takes about 4 to 6 weeks of regular practice for that to become permanent. But when I say regular practice, I'm not talking about hitting thousands of golf balls. I'm talking about 3 5 to 8 minute training sessions a week. So you're looking at under a half hour worth of time put in a week to get 20, 30 more yards off the tee.
Let's head out to the driving range. Jim Stracka, talk about StrackaLine and how you got it started.
I play in Southern California at a club called the Bridges, and fortunate enough to have Scotty Cameron as a fellow member. And Scotty gave me this really cool prototype putter about 10 years ago, and my thought was, like, wow, this is such a great putter, but guess what? Every putter hits the ball straight. And so my thought was, if you don't know where to hit the ball, what chance do you have for the ball to go in the hole?
Yeah, great concept.
Yeah. So I went and got some laser equipment and figured out how to map the greens and some CAD software and created some books and came out to the PGA show, and it's been rocking and rolling ever since.
So there's a look at some of the latest and greatest and new and improved technology out there to help you improve your time on the golf course and hopefully have a lot of fun doing it. For Sports Business Update, I'm George McNeely.